What first got you excited about blockchains? Think about it. Oh wait. I bet it wasn't multi-million-dollar hacks, exposed data, or finding somewhere safe to store your seed phrase. Was it? Maybe it was the idea of decentralizing a broken financial system. Maybe it was imagining a world where people own their own data and get to sharing the value it creates. Or maybe it was the promise of a fundamentally better way of connecting, communicating, and transacting. The next phase of the internet that empowers us instead of exploiting us. So why hasn't that happened yet? Why are we still living with the same broken system that blockchains promise to fix? It's because blockchains can't keep a secret. Enabling open, transparent systems was only the first half of the challenge. For blockchains to really change the world, they also have to be able to protect our sensitive data when it matters. And that's why we built Midnight, to bring down the final barrier to mass adoption and unlock the full potential of the decentralized web. Let's build the internet we deserve, together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know this in crypto. Ownership matters. That's why Cake Wallet. Cake Wallet gives you full control of your digital assets, all in one easy-to-use application. You can store Bitcoin, Litecoin, Zcash, Monero, and many more with just one secure backup. Swap between coins in seconds. No copying addresses, no complicated steps, and even includes Bitcoin Lightning for faster payments. And with Cake Wallet built in, you can use crypto in real life through debit cards or gift cards. Simple, secure, self-custody. Download Cake Wallet and take control of your crypto. Yo, I'm just letting the hair grow out, man. At this, let me look at myself. Fuck it. Welcome to the breakdown, episode 753. Title sponsor Midnight. What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back. That's like an Eminem thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Midnight, the sponsor, Midnight City. We'll go there Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. Friday is tomorrow. Shout out to everybody tuning in. If you are not resharing this live, reposting it, calling your exes and your friends and your former teammates on your football pee-wee team, then you're doing it all wrong. Okay? You're doing it absolutely wrong. So go out there, let everybody know, reshare, repost. Tell them David's on, bro. Like, David is on today. Tell your grandmother, Grandma, you ain't playing bingo today. Grandpa, you ain't playing dominoes by the bodega store. Nah. That's right. Oh my God. Can't wait to work out today. All right. Also, Polymarket is the official prediction market sponsor of The Breakdown. That's right. The Breakdown with David Gokshin. That is me. Cake Wallet also a proud sponsor of The Breakdown. Okay. If you hold Litecoin, if you hold Monero, if you hold Zcash, if you hold Bitcoin, go get yourself Cake Wallet. We're going to do some sort of giveaway with Cake Wallet, okay? I've been saying it. We're going to do it this week. Let's do it tomorrow. Maybe we do it. I don't know. Maybe we do it tomorrow. Or maybe we do it next week, Monday. Right? Maybe that's what we do. I don't know. You know, before we get into everything, thought about this for a second. Somebody came into this show. Johnny came into this show. Not you, Johnny. Another Johnny came into the show, I think earlier this week or last week. And he said, you know, the most consistent thing, I'm going to give myself some flowers because I was given flowers. So I'm going to give myself some flowers. He said, the most consistent thing in crypto, has been David motherfucking Eric motherfucking Gokshin. That's right. Because I have shown up during a bear market, every cycle, bear market, bull market, bear market, bull market, doesn't matter which market, I am here providing electricity and that energy that is necessary. Holy shit, I'm rhyming today. Back to my Brooklyn roots. Yes, sir. He said the most consistent thing in crypto, without a shadow of a doubt, has been David Eric motherfucking Gokshin. No lies found. I show up every single day. I do this show. I have to do this show. This is my career. So it's like, oh, you do? Yeah, I do my show. That's right. We do this show every single day. Okay, we do this show every single day. Shout out to Dog Mode. That's right. Maybe, just maybe, Dog Mode rides with Bull Mode. I don't know. Hopefully. Well, man, I'm trying to get this goddamn thing out, man. As the future president of the United States of America, I just want to make sure that, you know, I represent, man. Look at me. Like, I didn't even have the pin here, man. It's crazy. Hold on a second. There we go. United States of America representing. All right. Can't believe I didn't put my lapel pin in. How disrespectful of me. God bless America. Land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the... Okay, never mind. Anyway. What's there to talk about? What are we talking about? The return of the memes. Chains are exploding all over the place. Stable chain. All these chains. Every chain. Everybody's racing around, destroying themselves. Nobody's listening. Okay. I don't even feel bad no more. I honestly, as I sit here, I don't even feel bad. If you want to go out there and destroy yourselves, go for it. Enjoy it. Enjoy yourselves. It's crazy to watch. We've come on here to talk about this very subject every single day. And you are out there legit destroying yourselves. You're chasing. What have I tried? It is crazy. What have I tried to explain here to those that are new here, that have come in here? What have I tried? I'm not leaking nothing, okay? Anyway, what have I tried to explain to the public? Stop chasing. First of all, get your portfolio in order. Have you looked at your ports? I keep saying this. Have you looked at your portfolio? I guarantee you haven't. You guys are chasing Robinhood, Solana, Base, this, that, and that. You're destroying yourselves before the bull run has even started. I'm watching this. I'm sitting back and I'm watching as people are just like emptying out everything that they got before the bull run. Yeah, you guys don't learn shit. You guys have you know what it is? Y'all refuse to learn anything. That's what I've come down to. The conclusion is you guys refuse to win. You don't want to win. Because anybody who wants to win ain't gonna do some of the shit that y'all are doing. But that's the truth. I'm not saying anything wrong. If y'all really want to win, you guys are definitely not going to do what you're doing. Oh, my friend went to Robinhood. All right, y'all go to Robinhood. Do you see what's happening? These things, do you understand that there is not enough liquidity to support 93,000 fucking tokens? Can you guys understand that the problem is you? It's not even with the memes. The problem is with you. Y'all want culture to come back. You guys talk about, oh yeah, rallying behind the culture. We'll rally behind the culture. And then you continue to do this fuckery. Oh, I'm a chase. Oh, they're winning on Robinhood. Did you see Robinhood yesterday? People raced onto Robinhood. Now, if you're a trader, go do your thing. No doubt. Go do your thing. You want to go ahead and get that money. If you're good at fucking getting that 2-3x and getting the fuck out, do your thing. I respect it. I absolutely respect it. But if you're talking about, man, let's bring it back to the memes. Let's focus on the real memes. You're not about that life. You're encouraging this fuckery. People are launching off on Robinhood. Sooner or later, there's going to be no liquidity for the tokens that are launching. Even GameStop and AMC couldn't do anything. The shit is literally topping out at 10 million, and the liquidity is good enough for. Let me explain something to you guys, because you might not get this. Even though shit can go to a 10, 20, 30, 40 million dollar market cap, that does not mean the liquidity will allow for everybody to exit. Like, why is that so hard to comprehend? It's simple. If the market cap is $30 million, but your liquidity for that very token is 300K, who the fuck is getting out? The numbers in your wallet is showing $1 million on XYZ, but the liquidity is 500K. 1,500,000 plus massive slippage. You understand that you are not getting out? The liquidity is so fucking spread out. There's not enough. With all these fucking memes coming out, there's not enough. There's not enough to support these things. You know, I was reading something. Rek Takashi went ahead and put this out there. I was going down my timeline, and he put out something saying, you know what, let me read it. I thought it was very interesting. It was super interesting. Let me go ahead and read this out. Let me see. Where was this? Rek Takashi. Let me pull up Rek Takashi here. All right, so Rek Takashi said this. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on. Where is it? Where is this? Where he's... Oh, fuck, I can't find it. I don't think he deleted it. Man, it was a good tweet too, bro. Like, I don't know where it is. It sure was a good tweet. Fuck. It was something towards the fact of, it was something like, with all this tech, I thought we would be building something with all this, with all the AI tools and stuff. Yet here we are. And I agree with him. Here we are. Here we are. Honestly, I got to tell you, it's disappointing because I come on here every single day. I'm trying to, listen, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm on here breaking down the markets, traditional markets. Obviously, I love the crypto market. We talk about politics, but, and trending, you know, topics, sports related, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's just like, going back to crypto, why do you guys like hurting yourselves? Yeah, we got to really ask this question. Why do we like this? You like punishment. You really do. Like, no sane person would love going through this type of pain. It's impossible. So let's talk about, look, Bitcoin, everybody should have Bitcoin. Everybody should have a fraction of a Bitcoin or a full Bitcoin. So you should at least, your goal should at least be 0.1 Bitcoin. That you should, at minimum, you should have 0.1 Bitcoin. Okay? You should have some Ethereum, you should have some Solana. But let's roll over, and we can talk about the utility tokens, but let's roll over to the meme side of things, right? OG memer, right? Me, first person to ever go on national TV to talk about memes, and not just once, multiple times, converting people into memes and having them understand that memes bring people into the conversation for crypto. And these are documented facts. This is not me just going ahead and talking shit out of my ass and blowing smoke up your asses. Y'all can go ahead and look. It's all timestamped through the timeline. Go on to Fox Business. Go on to Sky News. Go News 12. Go look all over. Business Insider, Newsweek. Go look. I encourage you. We have to bring back the culture. Like, it is necessary to bring back the culture. I understand. Don't hit me with technology is moving out here. And yes, technology gave the ability for people to just push out fucking contracts. But at some point, the people that have been in this space through multiple cycles, people with platforms, people that bring value to this space need to stand the fuck up and say, you know what? This is not how we operate. This is not crypto. This type of shit is gambling, okay? And fine, in a decentralized space, you do what the fuck you want to do. But we need to say, like, this is a scratch-off ticket. You're most likely going to get absolutely obliterated. You are going to lose your ass on this. At some point, the people that have been here, the seasoned veterans that have been here, need to stand the fuck up, okay? You've made money. Stop being greedy. Give to the needy. That's DMX. But y'all made money. I hope y'all have made money. We gotta get out here and say, like, this, dog, we gotta change the situation. Because right now, the only people cooking are your KOLs. And by the way, I told you, I don't see myself as an influencer or a KOL. A KOL, key opinion leader in crypto? What the fuck are we talking about? Now, I have no problem. I went to 2 private conferences, business meetings in New York City. What a pleasure. And they called me a KOL. I almost fainted. But I understood from in the outside world, I know crypto. They respect the fact that I know crypto. I'll accept the KOL, the key opinion leader for crypto. I have no problem. In this space, do not call me a KOL because KOL means that you come on here every single day and you say, good morning, what are we buying? That's your KOL, okay? Your favorite KOL comes on here every single day and the first post is, hey guys, what am I buying? That's a KOL. That's the truth. Look at your timeline. Your favorite influencers and KOLs, they only talk about, what do they talk about? They're butt naked and they're like, hey, what's the next thing running? Tell me. Put it in the comments. Motherfucker, if you're the KOL, if you're the key opinion leader, then why don't you tell the audience what we should be looking at? And then you do have those people that'll tell you what the meta is. And they're already set up to win. They are already set up to win. Them and their entire crew are sitting right there. They've already gone in and they are waiting for you to now come in. We got real memes out here. We got real people building real memes. Dog mode. Shout out to Dog on Bitcoin. Look at them. Look at them. I'm not endorsing. I'm not blessing anything yet. But look at the white bull communities. Well, I can acknowledge. Look, acknowledge that white bull community. Acknowledge them. They're working their ass off. There are people that are desperately seeking to be a part of what we had 5 years ago. They are desperately seeking to be a part of something bigger than gains. I get it, people will profit. People will profit. We're not stupid to it. We all understand. We all get it. But people are like, if you're not desperate to be a part of a movement, what is wrong with you? There is no way that you can like this stuff. There is no way that you like having the rug pulled under you, man. Like, there is no way that like you can come on here every day and enjoy this abuse. This is absolute abuse. The kids are running the show. The kids are running the show. I'm telling you. When I say these broccoli head son of a bitches, I'm right on it. These Fortnite kids are telling you how it's going down. KOLs, they're the KOLs now. And the KOLs are mad at these kids. Now there's fighting. The only people, though, that are making money are the KOLs that are being backed by the VCs. You can see it. It's right dead in your face. It's dead in your faces. I don't know, man. I'm passionate, man. I mean, I am just a passionate individual. I love this motherfucking space. I feel like I get it right most of the time. I'm not 100%, but I get it right most of the time. Okay? The haters will say I never got anything right. Welcome to the breakdown. I can acknowledge the work that the community is putting in. The White Bull community is putting in massive work. I can acknowledge it. I am a big that's probably my Achilles heel, because I acknowledge communities that work their asses off. But as my boy Sakasa would say, let's see where you are 90 days from now. And that's the truth. Let's see where everybody is 90 days from now, because the book of David, I keep saying this, I keep writing down who has that energy, who is here from day one, and where are they now. I write it down. I make sure to write this shit down. You know, I'll say this. I used to be very petty, very, very petty, extremely petty. And then you mature, you grow. There's growth that you experience. And I'm not just talking about down there. I'm talking about in general. Here, mind, body, and soul, you experience growth. And if you really do believe in God, then you just let God and karma and all that good stuff handle everything. That's what you do. At the end of the day, you let those things, you let God handle everything. Okay? Now again, there will be people that don't want to be a part of this type of, like the movement that I've been talking about and I want to participate in and want to be the catalyst in. There will be people that don't want to be a part of it, and that's okay. You don't shame people that don't want to be a part of something that is bigger than themselves. That's fine. Let them move on. Let them make money. They came here to make money. So I will not go ahead and shame anybody for disappearing. But I will remember, because when you come back, you can't say you were here building that foundation. You can't say it. You bounced, and that's fine. That's on you. But you left your brothers behind. That's how I look at it. You guys can think, oh shit, this shit might not work out. Bet against me. That's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'll be right back right after this commercial break. We'll continue on this subject. Let's fucking go. Let everybody know that I'm on today, because I'm on one today. Let's fucking go.
What first got you excited about blockchains? Think about it. Oh wait. I bet it wasn't multi-million-dollar hacks, exposed data, or finding somewhere safe to store your seed phrase. Was it? Maybe it was the idea of decentralizing a broken financial system. Maybe it was imagining a world where people own their own data and get to sharing the value it creates. Or maybe it was the promise of a fundamentally better way of connecting, communicating, and transacting. The next phase of the internet that empowers us instead of exploiting us. So why hasn't that happened yet? Why are we still living with the same broken system that blockchains promise to fix? It's because blockchains can't keep a secret. Enabling open, transparent systems was only the first half of the challenge. For blockchains to really change the world, they also have to be able to protect our sensitive data when it matters. And that's why we built Midnight, to bring down the final barrier to mass adoption and unlock the full potential of the decentralized web. Let's build the internet we deserve, together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know this in crypto. Ownership matters. That's why Cake Wallet. Cake Wallet gives you full control of your digital assets, all in one easy-to-use application. You can store Bitcoin, Litecoin, Zcash, Monero, and many more with just one secure backup. Swap between coins in seconds. No copying addresses, no complicated steps, and even includes Bitcoin Lightning for faster payments. And with Cake Wallet built in, you can use crypto in real life through debit cards or gift cards. Simple, secure, self-custody. Download Cake Wallet and take control of your crypto. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back. Welcome back to the breakdown, episode 753. 753 episodes. More than that, unofficially, but officially 753. Real quick, the Gokhshtein account tweeted out yesterday. Let me go to it. Let me go to the Gokhshtein account. Let's go to the Gokhshtein account real quick. The company account tweeted out. Let's go to it. Let's go right to it. Now we'll talk about everything else. There you go. The Gokhshtein account. Let me zoom in here. The hell am I? Hi, my name is. All right. So the Gokhshtein account tweeted this out. I'm excited because this has taken months. Okay, it has taken absolute months. Months. I want to give first of all, I want to give a shout out to everybody that has worked behind the scenes to make this happen. It really has taken months to really. I think it breaks Friday or Monday, and I'm excited. I'm super excited because I've been waiting patiently. Again, growth. Patiently waiting, getting it right. So we've been quiet because we've been rebuilding. Over the past few months, we've been reorganizing Gokhshtein Media to deliver the level of coverage this industry deserves. Expect bigger interviews, major event coverage, breaking news, and original reporting across crypto, politics, sports, business, and the stories everyone will be talking about. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned to this account and follow Gokhshtein.com for all of our latest coverage and updates. So we're coming. We've been here for a long time. We have been here for an absolutely long time. And obviously, I've been working behind the scenes. And I want to give a shout out to some of the partnerships that have been signed to take the brand to the next level. 100%. To take the brand to the next level. I am absolutely excited. This has been 2016, 10 years plus of hard work. A company that was a magazine that transitioned into a media company that has now transitioned from not, and we, listen, if you tuned into the show, we don't only report on crypto, but try the entire, in all the markets, but we also do report on politics, AI, sports, trending news. And it is going to be absolutely amazing to fucking watch as we unveil everything. So shout out to everybody who's worked hard, who's continued to believe in this vision. The hardest thing in the world is to be an entrepreneur, man. Things can pop off the very day that you go ahead and create something, or it might take 10 years to see it through, bro. So shout out to everybody who stayed, man. I appreciate y'all. We'll have some fun, man. We are going to have some fun. Welcome to The Breakdown, episode 753, sponsored by Midnight. Midnight, by the way, the Midnight Network did not get hacked. I got to keep saying this. There was an exploit on the bridge, not with the network, okay? The bridge being WanChain. They had an exploit. We need to take care of this issue with the bridging. The bridging is the last part of crypto that needs to be absolutely taken care of, because that is horrific. Also, shout out to Polymarket. Polymarket is the official prediction market sponsor of The Breakdown. Also, Cake Wallet. Shout out to Cake Wallet. Also, check out and download. Again, I'm not paid for this on the Radar Chat side of things, but check out Radar Chat. Built on Signal. But now for Bitcoiners, you have no complaints now. You can go ahead and send stats, onboard the masses. So let's fucking go. It is important that before the bull run comes back, that we build a foundation. We rally together. The real ones rally together to make sure that when normies do come into this space, that they come into a place which is clean, understandable, and then they actually have a fair opportunity to win just like you. That's what needs to happen. We need our content creators to be on point. We need our media personalities to be on point. There's more of us than them. And the them that I'm talking about is the Fortnite players, these fucking KOLs that couldn't tell you how a blockchain works, along with the influencers. So you can either have this. Here's what you can have. You can be told what to do by a bunch of people that don't know how the chain works, that have been able to organize themselves with a bunch of people they don't like, but they're able to work with each other. So you can have that. And they can tell you what the hottest thing is while they get in first, and then make you exit liquidity. And we can have this vicious cycle happen. In the next bull run, we can go through this vicious ass cycle. Or the people, which there's more of us than them, we can rally. We can come together. And we can bring back the culture. And I keep saying that, but that is the truth. We can bring back the culture. We can have a lot of fun. We can have an experience. We can have the time of our lives. We can help people. We can unbank. We can bank the unbanked. Or we can be a part of this vicious cycle. It is up to you guys to choose this. It is legit up to y'all to figure out what we need to do. You guys already know where I stand. I came to this space running away from the centralized entities that have kept us from fucking being able to participate in anything. You know, crypto, a lot of you guys weren't here, but crypto was an amazing place when I came in. We could bicker, we could have disagreements, but it was mature. In some facet, it was mature. The level of maturity could be better, but it was mature. You had the conversation. People were having debates about how a chain is supposed to work. It was technical conversations. It was also monetary conversations. How money works. We were out here talking about how money works. What is the value of money? These are the conversations we were having. If you slide over to this current timeline, that's not what's happening. We are not talking about how money works. We are not talking about sound money, Bitcoin. We're not talking about anything. There is no building happening. This is not, what you see right now is not building. That is not building. People pressing a button and launching a contract is not building. Do not get that twisted. That is not building. Conferences are great. I get invited to every single conference. The name holds weight. The company name holds weight. People's, regardless of whether you hate me or love me, the company name holds weight. I've built it with these hands. 10 plus years, nonstop. But even these conferences, respectfully, it's just like all you're doing is seeing the same people that you see on social media. And everybody's saying the same regurgitated shit. Meanwhile, the institutions are grabbing away all of our greatest innovators, bringing them on to their side. Do you know how much they're paying? I just looked it up. Do you know how much they're paying people, real innovators, to leave this space? $500,000 plus stock options plus bonuses. I qualify for a lot of these things. I can leave too. I was looking at this thing. I can actually leave. I don't even have, I could get paid $1 million. There are job openings, $1 million per year, stock options, bonuses. I can leave. I got the resume. I'm good. But that tells me all that happens there is we slowly start handing over the keys to the people we ran away from. So what good is that? I'm actually upset that our culture is absolutely destroyed right now. Only now do I see people understand, like, there are people that have forgot how to bag work, were ashamed to talk about the things that they hold, but now some of the people that follow me, and I hate using the word followers, but some of the people that follow my accounts, I've been watching. Some of these people were scared to talk about the shit that they're in. They're not now. They're out there day in, day out, talking about the things that they love. Think about it. Is an amazing thing to watch. People are talking about, not scared of what anybody's going to go ahead and say about them. They are out there talking about the things they love. It's amazing to see. It really is. It really is. You tune out the noise. You tune out the noise, and I'm speaking now to the creators out there. This message is to every creator, every single person that turns on a camera with good intentions to sit next to this microphone and talk about the markets, to talk about the crypto space. This message is for you. I know some of you motherfuckers are absolutely scared to talk about certain things because you feel like people will get on you if you go ahead and push a certain, not even push a narrative, but talk about a certain thing that doesn't align with the rest of the fucking population in here. Sometimes it's okay to talk about things that aren't high on the engagement scale. That's the fucking problem also on the content creator side. Motherfuckers will talk about a idiotic raccoon, respectfully, that just, obviously hit the airwaves. But you guys refuse to talk about something that might not get you as much engagement. Should I say Bobo? Bobo has a hardcore community. Hardcore community. Why aren't you talking about them? Why aren't you talking about one of the dopest fucking memes of all time? Why aren't you talking about it? Why aren't you talking about doggone Bitcoin that is going to help drive in more people into Bitcoin? Positive. Dog on Bitcoin drives in more people to use Bitcoin on Bitcoin. Why aren't you talking about it? That's another problem. That's another fucking problem. If our most valuable creators will not acknowledge the most valuable assets that we have in this fucking space, how do you think we're going to get better? Yeah, great. We're going to have a movement. Now we need the creators to step up. Now we need our personalities to step up and say, you know what? This is real right here. Not this, that quick flip, 10x, 5x. This is multi-cycle. A raccoon is not going to be multi-cycle. This will be multi-cycle. Bobo has been here multi-cycle. Dogecoin has been here multi-cycle. Doggone Bitcoin is going to be multi-cycle. Why are we talking about these things? Because you guys, I get it. I understand. As a content creator, you need to show numbers to your sponsors. So you're going to take the easiest way out. And I'm not saying you can't talk about these things, but don't make it your personality. And you start just talking about it to get that engagement. I get it. Numbers. You show them numbers to a sponsor. Oh, okay. You can get a sponsor. But are you really doing anything to change shit in our space? Let me break this further down for you guys. Mainstream media, they don't know crypto. They don't understand Bitcoin. They talk about Bitcoin and they talk about some of these, but they don't understand it. They're still given scripts to read. They don't get it. I am the new mouthpiece. I'm going to speak for myself. I am the new mouthpiece for finance. Because we know how to break down, I know how to break down crypto. I know crypto. I know how it works. I know how the technology works. I can break it down. They can't. But sooner or later, they're going to acquire people like me to work for them to break down crypto. And the messaging won't be the one, like, it won't be like this. There will be a script that will be given to me, and I will need to go buy that script. You also have to understand that your Aunt Maggie sitting on that couch right now, she's not going to tune into me. She's going to tune into CNBC. She's going to tune into Fox Business. She's going to tune in to the major networks to get information on crypto. We have to do a better job. We have to do a hell of a better job. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
What first got you excited about blockchains? Think about it. Oh, wait. I bet it wasn't multi-million-dollar hacks, exposed data, or finding somewhere safe to store your seed phrase. Was it? Maybe it was the idea of decentralizing a broken financial system. Maybe it was imagining a world where people own their own data and get to sharing the value it creates. Or maybe it was the promise of a fundamentally better way of connecting, communicating, and transacting. The next phase of the internet that empowers us instead of exploiting us. So why hasn't that happened yet? Why are we still living with the same broken system that blockchains promise to fix? It's because blockchains can't keep a secret. Enabling open, transparent systems was only the first half of the challenge. For blockchains to really change the world, they also have to be able to protect our sensitive data when it matters. And that's why we built Midnight, to bring down the final barrier to mass adoption and unlock the full potential of the decentralized web. Let's build the internet we deserve, together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know this in crypto. Ownership matters. That's why Cake Wallet. Cake Wallet gives you full control of your digital assets, all in one easy-to-use application. You can store Bitcoin, Litecoin, Zcash, Monero, and many more with just one secure backup. Swap between coins in seconds. No copying addresses, no complicated steps, and even includes Bitcoin Lightning for faster payments. And with Cake Wallet built in, you can use crypto in real life through debit cards or gift cards. Simple, secure, self-custody. Download Cake Wallet and take control of your crypto. What's going on? Welcome back to the show, episode 753, sponsored by Midnight, also sponsored by Polymarket, Cake Wallet. Shout out to all you guys. You might be wondering, David, when are you looking at the markets? I don't need to look at the markets. You know why? Because I already said this. For the next 2 to 4 months, you'll have a chance to get in at You'll have a chance to get into some of the most incredible assets within this space, which are completely oversold. And they're available to you right now. But you are just not willing. You're not willing to do the homework and the research necessary to put yourselves in the good position. And a lot of you guys will lose. And you know what? It's because your mind's been absolutely destroyed by the current system, the current environment, the current cycle that we've experienced, which is the 3-second hold, which is all it is. It's the 3-second hold. Hold for 3 seconds and out. On to the next one. Chase the new shiny toy. You're not going to win. You guys are not going to win. You're going to be very upset. And you're going to be blaming everybody else, as I say continuously on this program. You're going to be blaming. You know what? As much as I dislike KOLs and influencers, at the end of the day, it's not their fault. It's your fault. If you listen to anybody, I'm telling you this right now, if you are listening to anybody on or within this space, if you're listening to any anonymous figure for financial advice, you deserve the losses. Like 100%, no doubt about it, you deserve the losses. You deserve the L's. It's very simple. You got to do the research. It's you pressing the buy button. I don't know how many times I can say this. You're pressing the buy button and you're pressing the sell button. It is on you. It is absolutely on you. Somebody said Cardano in the chat. Cardano is absolutely oversold. Oversold. If you look at how Charles built Cardano, he built it in a way that echoes the ethos of this goddamn fucking space. ethos, excuse me. Decentralized governance. I mean, if you want to talk from a number standpoint, last time Cardano hit 2 cents, it went to $3 and change. So if that's all that you're looking, why did my TikTok crash? Are you serious? There's nothing that I said for it to crash, man. What? Unbelievable, man. Well, apparently, I got mass reported on TikTok. So shout out to TikTok. Let me tell you something. What a disaster. What a disaster TikTok is. What an absolute disaster TikTok is. I'm sorry for pausing, but I'm reading this. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm going this time I'm going to go hard on this. I am absolutely I am so tired of TikTok. We are going to go absolutely ham with this one. 100%. 100%. Anyway, welcome to the breakdown. Very disappointing, man. Because you got a bunch of people. You know what it is on TikTok? I'll tell you what's happening on TikTok. I'll explain TikTok to you. On TikTok, you got a bunch of former KOLs that went to TikTok. They're worried that I'm on TikTok because my ratings are higher than theirs. They're selling ebooks. Yeah, friend. Guess what, friend? I'll tell you exactly. I will send this to you. I will send this to you. Can you believe this? Friend, I'm going to send this to you via. I am absolutely shocked. Absolutely shocked. Let me send it. I am on one now. I'm telling you, they don't want me. Let me explain something. They don't want me on TikTok. They don't want me on that's why I'm thankful for X, formerly known as Twitter. They don't want me speaking. Everything that I say is against everything. As soon as I think about it, as soon as I talked about KOLs and all this stuff, all of a sudden this happens. I'm sending it to you, friend. You believe this, friend? You believe what? They don't want this movement. I'm going to tell you right now, they don't want it. Your favorite KOL and your influencer are reporting me to make sure I don't talk about shit. Guess what? I will go on Rumble. I will go on, I will obviously stay on X. I'm on Getter. Shout out to Getter. I'm on Kick. You are not going to silence me. I sent it to you on X. That's right, friend. I sent it to you on X. They don't want me talking about them. They don't want me to take their, you see, the problem is what I'm talking about, it's exposing them. Wild business. That is absolutely fucking wild. Absolutely wild. I'm going right to it, man. I'm going right to them. Fuck that. Nah, we ain't doing this no more. We are not doing this no more. We're not going to silence. This is how y'all work. You want to silence retail. We've been through this already. You're not going to silence me anymore. You will absolutely not silence me. These fucking KOLs that are in bed with these fucking VCs to go ahead and just absolutely take us for a ride. That ain't gonna happen no more. And I hope you're fucking listening. I really do hope you're listening. Motherfuckers, bro. Motherfuckers, man. No way, man. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. I'm heated. I want to do the show, but I'm heated at this. I am absolutely fucking blown away by this, man. I am fighting the good fight, man. Yeah, you guys don't even know. I am fighting the good fight, man. I am absolutely fighting the good fight, man. Yeah, you can post about it. Fran, you can't. I am just so fucking. I gotta tell you, I am so fucking disappointed. I'm writing like crazy, man. I'm fucking writing like crazy. That right there is bullshit. Like, that is absolute. I need to cool down. I'll be right back after this commercial break. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. And this is what I mean. When you. Motherfuckers, man.
What first got you excited about blockchains? Think about it. Oh, wait. I bet it wasn't multi-million-dollar hacks, exposed data, or finding somewhere safe to store your seed phrase. Was it? Maybe it was the idea of decentralizing a broken financial system. Maybe it was imagining a world where people own their own data and get to sharing the value it creates.
Yeah, you know what? Stop the commercial. It got approved. Appeal approved. Fuck you, KOLs. Fuck you, influencers. You could come at my head, but guess what? You could, like I said before, you could take me out, but you gotta take fucking millions of other people that feel just like me out also. Play the motherfucking commercial. Fuck you. Suck my dick. There you go. Replay that shit.
What first got you excited about blockchains? Think about it. Oh, wait. I bet it wasn't multi-million-dollar hacks, exposed data, or finding somewhere safe to store your seed phrase. Was it? Maybe it was the idea of decentralizing a broken financial system. Maybe it was imagining a world where people own their own data and get to sharing the value it creates. Or maybe it was the promise of a fundamentally better way of connecting, communicating, and transacting. The next phase of the internet that empowers us instead of exploiting us. So why hasn't that happened yet? Why are we still living with the same broken system that blockchains promise to fix? It's because blockchains can't keep a secret. Enabling open, transparent systems was only the first half of the challenge. For blockchains to really change the world, they also have to be able to protect our sensitive data when it matters. And that's why we built Midnight, to bring down the final barrier to mass adoption and unlock the full potential of the decentralized web. Let's build the internet we deserve. Together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know this in crypto. Ownership matters. That's why Cake Wallet. Cake Wallet gives you full control of your digital assets, all in one easy-to-use application. You can store Bitcoin, Litecoin, Zcash, Monero, and many more with just one secure backup. Swap between coins in seconds. No copying addresses, no complicated steps, and even includes Bitcoin Lightning for faster payments. And with Cake Wallet built in, you can use crypto in real life through debit cards or gift cards. Simple, secure, self-custody. Download Cake Wallet and take control of your crypto. Hey, we're back. I like to apologize. And I feel like doing the Conor McGregor to absolutely nobody. No, I like to apologize for the end over there. That's just frustration, man. It's just like you're trying to do good and you got these... I know these motherfuckers are scared. They don't want any of this. They absolutely do not. Let's see. I know they probably didn't turn it back on, but pathetic. But fucking pathetic. Pathetic. Like, it's just fucking pathetic. I wrote everybody on TikTok. Fran, like the thing, you know what it is? You can't, when you start opening up the box, right? And you start telling people what time it is, they're scared. They know their income will be affected. They don't want the people to know. That's the problem. They want the people to go through the same fucking cycle they went through last time. So they don't want me speaking. You don't want me out here speaking. I'll rip everything off. I don't give a fuck if I have to. I could care less. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to unite everybody and do something big. Y'all don't want that. You're scared. I'm telling you, you could take me out. You could take me out. I'm telling you, you can take me the fuck out. But you got these motherfuckers in back of me. For me, there's going to be another 10,000. Do you understand the math? You take me out, another 10,000 grow. Like, you're not going to stop this. People are fucking tired of your fucking vaporware. They're tired of your bullshit. You're done. And more people's eyes are opening up to it. You're done. I'm looking straight into the camera on you. You're done. No more ebooks for you. Watch when I get back on TikTok. I'm owning this shit. I'm owning it. I'm going to make content every single fucking day. I'm taking out your ebook business. I will challenge any of you motherfuckers to get on a live stream with me on TikTok and let's talk about blockchains. You'll lose your whole fucking community after that conversation. You don't want it. I know exactly what you guys are doing. Same motherfuckers that were begging me to be on my stage on a TikTok stage. Begging me. Because you knew. But you don't want to be, we don't got to be friends. I ain't trying to be your friend. I ain't trying to be nobody's friend. How about that? If you want to be a part of this stuff, we can be friends. You don't want to be a part of this? No problem. I have no problem. I'll rip the fucking curtain down. I have absolutely no problem. Welcome to the breakdown, episode 753. I already know. This movement is going to be legendary. I know it. I feel it in my balls. Like, it is going to be legendary, because if this is already happening, oh man, I am telling you, I'm not even the problem. Let me explain something to you. I'm not the problem. You're gonna have a bunch of crazy ass people that want change, that want to bring back culture. They're gonna unite, and you're gonna have a big ass problem. Forget about me. Fuck me. You don't forget about me. You already got a problem. They're building. They believe. They literally believe in something. And when people believe in something and they unite, you cannot stop them. So good luck. Good luck. Absolutely fucking good luck. I told you, these things are bigger than one person. When there is a movement, it is bigger than one person. You can have a face to something, but it is bigger than just one person. Y'all go see this. You don't gotta believe until you see. No problem. I'm telling you, man. I am inspiring everybody to be legendary. People want to reach their potentials. Nobody's ever given them that opportunity. I'm doing that for them. I'm allowing them to be seen. For the voiceless to be heard. Do you understand what happens when that happens? Y'all don't understand because you've never seen it. I can't wait. I can't wait. Because then nobody can stop it. You can't stop a bunch of people that are set on doing something great. You just can't stop it. Like I said, you could take me out. Now what? You got 10, 20, 30 more people. Thousands. And they start spreading the word. It becomes contagious. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to have to shut down the internet or some shit. And even that, maybe they go to the streets. Peaceful revolution kind of thing. I'm just saying. It is what it is. Why are you guys so frightened to go back to crypto? Why are you so frightened to bring back the culture? What's going on? Why are you so scared that all I'm saying out here is, like, let's go ahead and showcase the real protocols, the real memes. Let's bring back the culture. Why are you so scared? Why? Because when the people are united, you can't go ahead and sell them an ebook? Is that why you're scared? You want to take me down off of TikTok for that? I showed Fran who runs the live show on TikTok, I showed her what they sent. Fran almost fainted. What is this? You don't teach. Y'all don't teach. You guys don't teach. There is no teaching. There is none. You guys just need to go ahead and go on TikTok, monetize it, sell an ebook. That's it. That's all you're doing. Listen, there are a few guys. I'm sure there are a few people on TikTok that are good. So this is not a shot at everybody. I'm just saying in general, generalizing. There are people. 95% of them don't know shit about crypto. They just say the catchphrase that'll bring them engagement, and that's it. Pandora's box is opening. I keep telling you guys, people are watching charts. They're not watching what's being built. That's the thing. I keep expressing this. People are so consumed with a number that they're not watching what's being built. Brick by brick, brick by brick. And it's the people that are building it. Brick by brick. They understand what labor is. They understand what the mission is. They understand how hard it is. And they are willing participants. Y'all fucked. Y'all are fucked. You know who's not fucked? The real projects aren't fucked. The real projects are gonna shine. From this movement, the real projects will shine. All the bullshit has run its time. Y'all run your course. Y'all run your course, man. I'm actually happy to see this, man. This means that everything that I'm saying is either it's hitting. It's either people are understanding, and then there are people that really understand it, but they know that it affects the bottom line. VCs don't want me talking. Hey, VCs, you don't want me talking like this. You know you don't. You don't want me to go ahead and sit on a mic and look into this camera, talk to the people and tell them exactly your fucking game plans. You hate it, don't you? You hate it, right? Let's start exposing the industry plants that you got in crypto. How about that? How about we run a show exposing the industry plants that are in crypto and who you fucking sponsor? What you gonna report me now for? What you gonna report me now for? Huh? What you reporting me now for? Ooh, you know what? Game on. Game on. Let's go. One versus all you motherfuckers. Y'all hate to see it, don't you? Y'all hate to see it, don't you? Y'all hate to see it. You guys want to bury me? You want to bury me? You want to do shit to me? Okay, let's play. Let's play. Guess what though? I got some people that, hey, they feel the same way about me. They feel the same way I feel about what's happening around here in these neck of the woods. They got something to say. You go ahead and be infatuated with numbers. Don't worry, we're building brick by brick. You watch the foundation. You got a shitty foundation. You're building sinking into the fucking ground, leaning like the Pisa. I'll be back right after this commercial break.
What first got you excited about blockchains? Think about it. Oh wait. I bet it wasn't multi-million-dollar hacks, exposed data, or finding somewhere safe to store your seed phrase. Was it? Maybe it was the idea of decentralizing a broken financial system. Maybe it was imagining a world where people own their own data and get to sharing the value it creates. Or maybe it was the promise of a fundamentally better way of connecting, communicating, and transacting. The next phase of the internet that empowers us instead of exploiting us. So why hasn't that happened yet? Why are we still living with the same broken system that blockchains promise to fix? It's because blockchains can't keep a secret. Enabling open, transparent systems was only the first half of the challenge. For blockchains to really change the world, they also have to be able to protect our sensitive data when it matters. And that's why we built Midnight, to bring down the final barrier to mass adoption and unlock the full potential of the decentralized web. Let's build the internet we deserve, together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know this in crypto. Ownership matters. That's why Cake Wallet. Cake Wallet gives you full control of your digital assets, all in one easy-to-use application. You can store Bitcoin, Litecoin, Zcash, Monero, and many more with just one secure backup. Swap between coins in seconds. No copying addresses, no complicated steps, and even includes Bitcoin Lightning for faster payments. And with Cake Wallet built in, you can use crypto in real life through debit cards or gift cards. Simple, secure, self-custody. Download Cake Wallet and take control of your crypto. Welcome back to the breakdown. I'm cooling down. I'm cooling down. But you know what? This is absolutely, it is. If I'm already, if you guys who watch me, if I'm already lit, if I'm already fired up every single day, full of energy, this just added an extra boost. And I mean, like, do you think I'm really gonna stop talking? If you want to take me, you're gonna have to take me off every single social media platform. You're really gonna have to do that. I'm willing. I am a willing participant. Now it's not like I wasn't before, but now even more so, I want to win bad. I want to win bad. And the book of David is going to list your motherfucking names. Trust me how bad I am absolutely so set on bringing back the fucking culture. And I know that you are scared of that. You don't want the real one. See, leaders, it's time to step up. I encourage anybody who feels the same way as me to step up, reach out to me, and let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and fucking change shit around. Because they don't want this. I am telling you, I am proof that they don't want none of this to happen. They have their game plan set on how they're going to attack the markets, how they're going to go ahead and set metas and what's cool and what's not. I am telling you, this is happening in real time. This is absolutely 100% happening. They do not want any of this kind of conversation. They do not want any sort of movements. The only movement they want is you moving in the direction that they want you to move into. So for those who have balls that want to go ahead and stand up and actually lead, okay, lead the motherfucking crowd. You talk all this good game, okay? You want to talk shit about me? Go talk shit about me. But you guys talk about, hey, we love the fucking crowd. We want to bring back the culture. Then what you want to do? Are you going to rise up? Or are you going to be a fucking bitch? Scared of these VCs, nerds, these motherfucking nerds. Watch, you know what? I'm going to reach out to some of the leaders because some of you guys don't have balls. I'm going to reach out to some of these leaders and say, look, do you want to get rinsed by the VCs or you want to go ahead and fucking show them the door? Okay. Because again, like I said, the only place they're going to lead you to is off a fucking cliff with no parachute. Which one do you want? I'm fired up today. I am absolutely 100% fired up today. Because you know when you are doing something, phenomenal, when you're uniting the people, they don't want that. They don't want the people to get united behind one goal because that means that will hurt their profit lines. That means everything that they planned out, it might go to shit. It will go to shit. They don't want to see it. Notice that, can we notice that the education level of crypto is none? Do you understand why there is no education being pushed out here? Only a few people like myself and others are pushing education out here into crypto, but others aren't. Why? Because it is purposely being fucking done. It's the perfect psyop. They want you gambling. They want you absolutely gambling. That's what they want. Why aren't they telling people? Why aren't all these motherfuckers telling people to hold? Why aren't they telling people to believe in something and hold? Real memes, real utilities, Bitcoin. Why aren't they having these conversations? Why? That shit's scaring them. Listen, I'm always attacked. That's I always got people trying to attack me. But when they start really like what you saw today, I showed it to Fran, who again leads the moderating team on TikTok. When I showed her, they don't want this. Ladies and gentlemen, everything that I've talked about with you guys about building with each other, learning, understanding crypto, understanding how to position yourself in the right way, looking and using the tools that are available to you. You can use gmarkets.io, which is free. Tools available for you to look at and assess the entire market. They don't want you using this stuff. They don't want you looking into these things. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to shut me down. Shit, I sound like Eminem. If they try to shut me down on MTV. But it'll feel so empty without me. You know that's true. You know that's true. Girl, you know that's... How did that shit go? Girl, you know it's true. Girl, who sings that fucking song? Is that Milli Vanilli? Fuck. Welcome to the breakdown. Welcome to the breakdown. What's happening with Polymarket? Let's see what. Let me go look at Polymarket real quick. Polymarket is the official prediction market sponsor of the breakdown. Let's go ahead and look here. What's happened on the political end? What's interesting? What is interesting here? What is interesting here? Let's look at this. I think this is crazy. Who the fuck? Who made this bet? What is this? What is going on here, man? Shout out to Polymarket. They got Trump out as president by July 31st. What the fuck? Trump out as president by July 31st. There is no chance. This is wild. There is no chance. There's no chance. This is crazy. Let's look at something. That is wild, man. I can see I can see somebody saying, you know what? It could happen. But I highly doubt it. Let's look at Democratic presidential nominees 2028. We have Gavin Newsom. He's down 1%. AOC's down 3%. This guy John is really fucking moving, man. He's up 9%, man. This dude's really moving. I have to really look into this guy and see what he's all about. I gotta really look at him. I'm telling you, I think the best person for the Democratic Party is probably Josh Shapiro. I personally think that, you know. But it'll never happen because obviously, no. with all the anti-Semitism out there and Josh Shapiro being Jewish, I don't know how that works out. So, and you know, within the Democratic Party themselves, they're fucking bickering and shit. So, you know, that'll be a real tough one though. But there you go, the Democrats right now. Gavin Newsom's still in the lead. I still can't believe people are voting for Gavin Newsom. I can't believe people are absolutely voting or they want to vote for Gavin Newsom. But this, to me, like right now, like with Gavin in the mix, this is a layup for the Republican Party. This is an absolute layup for the Republican Party. Like if you see this happening as a Republican, you're like, yo, this is perfect. Gavin Newsom. This is going to be the competition. Come on. JD Vance. Nah. You're not beating JD Vance. You're not beating Rubio. It's not happening. It is absolutely not going to happen. I think, and I've said this already before, the next time that you will see a Democrat in the Oval Office is probably going to be 14 years from now. If the Republicans fuck up, because I feel like Vance will serve 2 terms if it's Vance. And then you have Rubio, which quite possibly, maybe it's Vance for 8 years and then Rubio for 8 years. I talked about this on Rob Nelson's show yesterday. And Rob Nelson gave me flack. By the way, that was sponsored, my show is sponsored by Polymarket. Shout out to Polymarket, the official prediction market sponsor of The Breakdown. I talked about this on Rob Nelson's show. I said, the Democrats look crazy right now. They let in the Socialist Party because they hate Trump so bad that they let in the Socialist Party, which now they have infighting going on. The Department of Homeland Security found illegal aliens on voter ballots and shit. So you had the governor of New Jersey come out and make the statement, yeah, we got 6,600 people that accidentally got onto were able to go ahead and vote. 440 were able to. Bro, there's no tinfoil hat shit here going on. You got Democrats acknowledging, yeah, there have been 6,600 illegal aliens that have been put on or have been given the ability to vote in our elections. Imagine California. Imagine New York. Imagine Illinois. What's happening there? You gonna tell me 85 million people voted for Joe Biden? Come on. Guys, what are we fucking talking about, man? 85 million people voted for Joe Biden? Forget about Trump here. Push Trump to the side. You really think 85 million people voted for Joe Biden? More than Obama, more than any president in the United States of America's history. They voted for Biden. Really? You really believe that? Even if you're a Democrat, you believe that? You can't believe that. Biden's fallen off a bicycle sideways. 85 million people. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Bro, I keep saying this, I've never seen a person fall sideways off of a bicycle. I've never seen it. The American people were being told again, listen, I feel bad for Biden. I really do. Sincerely feel bad for him because I don't believe he ran anything. But when they were telling the American people that Biden, we can't keep up with Biden. He's running all over the place. And then you watch the debate, the first debate, Trump versus Biden. This is the man that was running all over the place that you couldn't keep up with? Guys, what the fuck are we talking about? It's sad because they used this guy. He wasn't the president. Yet Obama wasn't joking when he said, listen, like he's basically essentially going to serve 3 terms. You know, you guys are so stuck on party affiliation. You can't take your glasses off and look at everything for what it is, man. Forget about Republican, forget about Democrat. Just look at everything. Look at everything that's happening. Like, come on. They're talking about Biden would go to sleep at 2:30 in the afternoon or 4:30, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Biden didn't even know which way he was walking. He didn't even know where the White House was and it was in front of him. Come on. What are we talking about? This is not party affiliation conversations. We got to look at this and say, we got politicians telling us everything's okay. Everything's okay when it's not. Inflation, all-time highs. Consumer credit card debt, all-time highs. It's not okay. Guys, at the end of the day, like, look, I'm a Republican, but I am telling you something that you guys aren't hearing. Whether you're a Democrat or a Republican in office, you work for the people. Even if I didn't vote you in, even if I didn't vote for you, you work for me. You work for the people. Our infrastructure sucks balls. It literally sucks balls. Our bridges are falling apart. Everything is dog shit. You got parties fighting. This is why the founding fathers didn't want 2 parties. They wanted more than 2 parties. A 2-party system is bullshit because nobody wants to work. They can't even pass. Do you understand how bad it is? They can't even pass the SAVE Act to make it to where only Americans can vote in American elections. Let me repeat this for you. They can't pass a bill that would make it so that only Americans can participate in American elections. Do you know how fucking crazy that is? That people have, that our Congress people will not pass or vote yes on a bill that allows only Americans to vote in American elections. You gotta show ID when you go to the casino. You gotta show ID when you buy beer. You gotta show ID when you go into a club. You gotta show ID when you rent a car. You got to show ID when you go to Obama's library, presidential library. You gotta show ID to get in there. So why can't somebody ask you for ID to vote in America's elections? This is absolutely fucking batshit crazy. How crazy is that shit? That is absolutely fucking mind-boggling. You need a real third party that actually has weight. Okay? You have independence, but there's no weight in that party. Okay? You need a real party to come in. So like you have individuals that understand the Democrats, that understand the Republicans, and that then when they look at an issue, they can say, you know what, this makes sense because this is what the American people want. Right now, we have people, even in the Republican Party, that refuse to vote on the SAVE Act. This is absolute crazy. You guys should be on the phones ringing nonstop. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Wild. We don't, honestly, it is so bad because this is all about I hate Trump. And we're going to do everything possible to not see these things pass. It is absolutely fucking crazy. They're no longer working for us. They're working for their own agenda. They're absolutely working based on whoever's fucking paying them. You know what? I was against term limits. Maybe you need term limits. Maybe you need term limits because you get somebody in there. You get somebody out of there who's being financed by Big Pharma. You get them out of there. You put somebody in there who actually wants to make change, that actually wants to work for the American people. I got to tell you, man, this shit with no term limits. Why would anybody want to be president? I mean, I'm thinking about this. Why would you even want to be president? You only get 2 terms, right? I can go and be a senator, or I can be a congressperson, and I can be in Congress for fucking ever. I could be in the House, Senate, I could be there forever. And I don't have to do a damn thing. They caught yesterday, somebody from I forgot what station it was. But they were asking Senator Warren what she thought about election fraud and, you know, how the Democrats are always, you know. She wouldn't answer the question. She ran away. Senator Warren, 6,600 people were identified as illegal immigrants that should have not been allowed to vote in the election or elections. How do you feel about that? Runs away. It's crazy, man. It is crazy, man. I'm lit today. I am lit. My haircut is lit. My hair is lit. My face beautiful. Yo, watch when I become the president of the United States of America. I'm telling you, this is gonna happen. I am telling you, man. Because, as I said, man, you call Trump a dictator, watch when I come in. I'll show you dictatorships. I will show you a dictatorship. You know what? The one thing I gotta say, you gotta look at countries like Venezuela. No, not Venezuela. El Salvador, excuse me. Look at a country like El Salvador. They have, the current president came in and absolutely fucking got rid of all these motherfuckers that did absolutely nothing. And look at that country now. It's on the up and up. Welcome to the breakdown. We'll get back to crypto right after this commercial break. Shout out to everybody. Yo, guys, why aren't you talking in the chat? Where is everybody? I thought you were about this movement, about this life. Where are you? Where are you? Are you resharing? Are you reposting right now? Where are you? I thought you want the culture to come back. I'm taking the hits right now. I'm out here taking the hits. I thought we're riding together. I thought we're about this movement. I thought we want to bring back culture. I thought we want to bring back crypto. I thought we want to make crypto great again. Where are y'all? The chat is having issues. Why wouldn't it have issues? Why wouldn't the chat have issues? Because they don't want me to speak. They want me to be silent. Remember that. They want me to be silent. They don't want me to talk. They want me to shh. Don't say anything, David. Don't say anything. It goes against everything that we planned, David. Shh. Shh. You know what? I should make a poster, an image of me like this. Because this is what they want. They want to silence me. That's what they want. They want me to be silenced. They don't want this. They don't want this. They absolutely do not want the people to unite. They absolutely do not want it. Because we're going to rebel against the system. That's what we're going to do. Rebel in a way where it's peaceful. We're going to bring change. We're going to bring back the energy that this industry used to have. We're going to appreciate our innovators. We're going to make sure that we support people as they're building front-facing building protocols. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Shout out to Michael giving me much love, man. Look at that. I like what Johnny said also. The only thing that's been consistent in crypto is David shows up every single fucking day, regardless of bull or bear, I'm here. That just rhymed. Regardless of bull or bear, I'm here. I'll be right back after this commercial break.
What first got you excited about blockchains? Think about it. Oh, wait. I bet it wasn't multi-million-dollar hacks, exposed data, or finding somewhere safe to store your seed phrase. Was it? Maybe it was the idea of decentralizing a broken financial system. Maybe it was imagining a world where people own their own data and get to sharing the value it creates. Or maybe it was the promise of a fundamentally better way of connecting, communicating, and transacting. The next phase of the internet that empowers us instead of exploiting us. So why hasn't that happened yet? Why are we still living with the same broken system that blockchains promise to fix? It's because blockchains can't keep a secret. Enabling open, transparent systems was only the first half of the challenge. For blockchains to really change the world, they also have to be able to protect our sensitive data when it matters. And that's where we build Midnight, to bring down the final barrier to mass adoption and unlock the full potential of the decentralized web. Let's build the internet we deserve, together. What first got you excited about blockchains?
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know this in crypto. Ownership matters. That's why Cake Wallet. Cake Wallet gives you full control of your digital assets, all in one easy-to-use application. You can store Bitcoin, Litecoin, Zcash, Monero, and many more with just one secure backup. Swap between coins in seconds. No copying addresses, no complicated steps, and even includes Bitcoin Lightning for faster payments. And with Cake Wallet built in, you can use crypto in real life through debit cards or gift cards. Simple, secure, self-custody. Download Cake Wallet and take control of your crypto. Welcome to the breakdown. I just want to say this. Hopefully this message reaches out to a lot of people. I'd like to also, I have a ton of things set up here in the coming weeks. I like to, though, bring on some of the dopest memes and projects as well onto the show. So if you guys want to see your community on here, let me know. Okay? Go to your TGs, go to your Discords, go to your X chats and say, hey, we got to reach out to DG. So we're going to do that also. I've been in conversation with a few people. We're going to bring them on. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have I hope we have a really good fucking August until the end of the year. We'll go ahead and have some really cool guests on. You've already seen, if you've been tuned into the show, we've had wonderful guests that have come on here, and I appreciate that they've taken the time. But we have some like major notable names coming on. And I also want to get, I've always been like, I've always tried to incorporate, you don't have to be notable, but if you got something cooking, why not? Kind of thing. So, by the way, apparently they're saying that Vlad, the CEO and founder of Robinhood, his account has been hacked. I don't know. I'm kind of looking to see if it was. Two hours ago, stocks went absolutely red. I want to see what they're doing right now, man. Yeah, I don't understand, man. It takes time. Elvis, I'm glad that you brought something up. It takes time to build. Okay, and I keep saying this and it sounds repetitive, but it takes time to get everybody on the same page. It takes time for people to believe in what you see. Okay, it really takes an enormous amount of time. Because there are people that have been here for 4 years now, and all they have seen is misery. They've bag worked and they've got no results from it. They've done everything possible. They've done everything possible to go out there and talk and be loud, and they got no results from that. So they've been disappointed numerous times, even by their heroes. What's that saying? You don't ever want to meet your heroes kind of thing? They've been disappointed by their heroes a ton of times. They feel like they put in the work. People watching this very show right now, and that will replay the show. And the crazy part is, the replays on this show have been phenomenal. As of late, they have been absolutely tremendous because people, obviously, international audience, they're waking up, okay, around 11. They're tuning in, they're replaying the show, they're catching up on what was said here today. But there are a lot of people that have been absolutely disappointed with everything that has gone on within our industry, where they believed in something and nothing transpired. You can go through cycle. People have been disappointed. 100% disappointed with what has happened here. They don't even recognize this space, but they had to adapt to it. You have people that have built things and they sit back and they get frustrated. I've talked to plenty of builders that are frustrated by the mere fact that, hey, I built something brick by brick. For years, I've been showing up. I built something of use and nobody's even looking at it. Not a single person appreciates what I've gone and built. You have people like that. They sit back and they're it's not even just retail, it's builders that are getting frustrated. They're like, what is this? Why aren't we getting no attention? First of all, to the builders of protocols, you pushing away meme culture does not benefit your protocol. You need an audience. Right now, you got 7 people who geek out to code, okay? Like, you need an audience. You need to embrace the memes. You got to embrace the meme culture. I've looked at a lot of your stuff. Listen, a lot of you guys come to me and ask me to go ahead and work with you guys or get my opinion. And I tell you, your social media accounts are dog shit. They're generic. They're absolutely generic. They don't make me feel any sort of way. And nobody understands them. There's hardly any activity on social media. You don't have a front-facing person that people understand and relate to, but you have this great product. There's no denying it. A lot of you guys have this great product, but you don't have a front-facing person that can break down what the product is all about. You don't have that. You absolutely do not have that person. You don't. The most successful protocols in our industry, they embrace the culture, or they have embraced the culture, and they go out there and they talk to people on a daily basis. They have conversations. I'm not saying they stay there for 9 hours in a space and they chop it up. I'm saying they come in for 10 to 15 minutes into a space. They go and reply to a post. They engage with the community, and then they can showcase the products that they've made. Somebody's asking in here, which David am I going into? Because I have 3 David, or I have 2 Davids and a Gokhshtein, 3 white bulls in my Pump.Fun profile. One has 80%, the other one has 64%, the other one has 6% or some shit like that. We shall see is really what I will continue to answer. We shall see. I should pull that up, by the way. I should pull up my... Hold on, let me pull up the profile, man. Let me pull up the profile. Let me pull up the... Let me pull up my profile from Pump. Here we go. Here's the Pump.Fun profile. Shout out to everybody. By the way, still disappointed. I am still disappointed. Guys, what the fuck? 374 followers? I feel like that's going to go up once I go ahead and say, like, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. I think that's what's going to happen. I think until then, this 374 number, which is absolutely garbage, it will stay this way. So let's look right now. We have 2 white bulls. Okay, one has 80%, the other one has 64. One's market cap is at 891, the other one's at 182K. The other David, the other white bull, the Gokhshtein one, is at 12.2K. There's a bunch of other shit in here. I made this profile to buy. So like at the end of the day, I did buy. I know you guys are laughing, but I'm like, I will make stronger buys in the future, but I just want to set it up to, I got Bobo, I got Pengu, I got Troll. And what else do I have? Bobo. Oh, Trump. So Trump, Bobo, Troll, and Pengu is what I have. That's right. That is what I have. That is what I have. That is what I have. When the time is right, time has to be right. Anyway, Sir DGDG is the profile. You can go ahead and follow it. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate you guys. I was lit today. 100%. I was lit today. I mean, to get taken off of TikTok, it just proved my point. It proved my point that the white bull movement is scaring people, or this movement, whatever you want to call it. It's not the white bull movement. Whatever you want to call this movement, it is scaring the fuck out of people because they finally see, holy shit, this guy's working and this guy's working. I haven't seen this guy work ever and he's working. So So you see a bunch of people working because they want their community back. They want to get back to the good old times, or they want to experience what it was like to be a part of a community which was diamond-handed, wiggle make it, celebrating, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. People are rallying together. And that's happening slowly, brick by brick. I will assure you, in the next 90 days, if this continues, unstoppable. If you guys really take this seriously, it becomes unstoppable. You already can see that people are taking offense to it. What's going to happen when it really explodes? Think about that. What's going to happen when it doubles from 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40? You get into the millions of people that just show up and say, you know what? Nah, we're doing things our way. The community decides, not you. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. It is 2:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully you got something out of this show today. Shout out to the sponsors. Midnight. Tomorrow we'll be going into the Midnight City. As we do every Friday. We'll have Rob on, Rob Nelson. We'll also have Landy on to go ahead and debate for 20 minutes on political issues. Next week, we have guests coming on, so stay tuned to that. By the way, if you watch this show, I'll be, and the staff will be, reaching out to you to bring you on. Shout out to Cade, who has blocked me from the Wolf Bitcoin account. And on his personal account, Cade has blocked me. So let's go ahead and give him a shout out. Don't know why. It is what it is. I move on quick. I'll move on quick. Maybe it's because I said something about his tattoo. I am not growing a tail or a mullet. You know what it is? Today's hairstyle is brought to you by me. And it's the Jufro. It's just the Jufro. It's the Jufro, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. I love you motherfuckers. You know I love you motherfuckers. Every single person that tunes into the show, I appreciate you. You don't even have to talk. You don't even have to say a word. I appreciate you showing up every single day to see me get on this microphone and break shit down. I really, truly appreciate it. We go higher. We go much higher than this. This is only the beginning. This is absolutely only the beginning. I really do believe in my heart we're going to do big things. We're going to rally behind the meme, and that meme will be the movement, and that movement will be phenomenal because that movement will change things. It will bring back the culture, and it will bring back the vibes to where we can actually talk about the real assets in this space, whether it's a utility or whether it's the dankest meme you have ever seen. Enough of this chasing shit. Enough of running into these projects with no liquidity. Enough is enough. Stop. Stop. We got to stop. We got to really stop. We got to put an end to it. We got to go much higher. If you have not shared this room, if you have not shared, this live show with anybody, if you have not shared this with, I'm being serious now. If you have not shared this to your Discords, to your Telegrams, if you have not explained why it is super important to tune in to this show, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. Jews got the froze. Jews got froze. Jews got froze. Man, I grew up in New York City, man. Like you guys, man, I gotta tell you, man. Y'all too sensitive. This generation is way too sensitive. You guys are absolutely way too sensitive. You guys are absolutely way too sensitive, man. Anyway, again, shout out to all the sponsors. Shout out to everybody who tunes in. We will do big things. If you guys want to do big things, we'll do big things. And leaders will show up. I promise you. And new leaders will be created. So there you go. This dude said, "Oh, my Jews got froze." On that note, God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her. Guys, be good to each other, man. You don't have to. I'll leave you with this. You don't have to destroy somebody in order to level up, man. Be good to people. That's all. You can go ahead and do phenomenal things without burying somebody into the ground, without smearing them into the... You don't need to do it. You don't need to do it. And believe in something. Believe in something. On that note, I'm out.